Okay, hello everyone, my name is Robert and I make gaming videos, and today I've got a team deathmatch for you guys on Dowturn. And today I'm going to be using the PP90M1 with a suppressor. Also got an MP9 suppressor. I know, I'm using that secondary again, but I'm trying to experiment with new secondaries, but I don't know, I kinda like this one, but I'm still gonna try and experiment with new secondaries because I just want to. Because I don't want to leave all the other secondary weapons out. But anyway, yeah, my perks are Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and Steady Aim Pro. And the setup I'm using today, it's a setup designed for acting like a stealthy assassin, as it were. And yeah, that's all I was trying to do. I was trying to run around, be unseen, and kill a lot of people, which, I mean, I don't kill a lot of people, but I definitely try to remain unseen for most of this game, because that's what I like to do. I like to be a stealthy ninja, running around and killing lots of people. It's a lot of fun. I mean, if you haven't tried this setup out yet, then by all means give it a go, because despite what you may think, this SMG is very, very good for stealth, because it fires so damn fast. And I mean, it reminds me so much of the Vector, because it fires so fast, and like particularly with the silencer, you can kill people like really quickly and really silently. And coming up here is a nice little bit of lag that I was not very happy about. I mean, it was partly bad aim on my part, but look at this, The guy's on the stairs, I'm shooting him, and now he's behind me. Woo! Yeah, she got killed by Houdini right there. Magical disappearing act, but he reappeared behind me and shot me in the back. Which, yeah, I mean, it happens. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. It happens, and that's just you got to deal with it when it comes to you. It's like my friend Will, one of his sayings is, sometimes life throws a brick at your head, and eventually you'll be able to build a house. I don't know what you guys will think of that one. Here's some bad aim, by the way. I actually don't think I get any use out of this MP9 in this game, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this gun reminds me so much of the Vector from Modern Warfare 2. So full of wind. It fires so fast and has very little recoil, particularly if you put the kick proficiency on, and it's basically like a laser beam in close quarters. Like you aim at the guy, you shoot for about like less than a second, he's on the floor. Either way. Although if he does fall on the floor due to final stand, then you're gonna have to put a few more bullets into it. Well, one more bullet into him, really. Depends on how long he's been in final stand. But yeah. Anyway, the topic I wanted to go over today is Assassin. Is this perk overpowered? And no, it really isn't. I mean, for those people that have like they say it's overpowered just because you stay hidden from the enemy radar. Really, I mean, it's not overpowered at all. I mean, admittedly, it is annoying to get killed over and over by a bunch of assassin guys, but the whole reason they're probably using assassin is because they're fed up of being seen on the radar, because this game is very UAV friendly. I'm not complaining about that. I love spamming the hell out of UAVs because I know it's just it's so much fun just to always be able to see enemies on the mini-map, because like, you know where they are, they don't know where you are. But that's the whole reason behind Assassin, is just because people are fed up with being seen on the radar at all times. So it's really not overpowered, because I mean, yeah, if you're using Assassin you can't be seen on the radar, but as soon as they call in like a Pavlo, you're completely and utterly screwed. You need to go and hide in a building or hide in cover, because I mean, for me, the whole idea behind me using Assassin is just so I can run around and let the enemy spawn and not be noticed. Well, until I actually, you know, kill all of them, and then that's a different matter. That's supposed to happen. What isn't supposed to happen is that I'm seen before I actually manage to kill all of them. So that's why I put Assassin on this kind of class. I don't use it on classes that I'd be defensive on, just because when it comes to being defensive, you don't have to be hidden. You just have to know where the enemy's coming from, and even if they know where you are, if you're playing defensive and you know roughly where they are, you don't need Assassin to stay hidden. You can just like take them out anyway. But yeah, I mean, Assassin I don't know. I mean, I really do like what they did with the stealth perk in this game, which they split it up into two perks, Blind Eye and Assassin. And for me, what would have made it the best, I don't know if you guys had this sort of thought process, but what would have made it the best is if they'd have put Blind Eye in the same tier as Assassin, because then you have to choose. You have to think, right, what do I want to do? Do I want to be hidden from the radar, or do I want to be immune to helicopters and things like that? So I mean, that would have made it the best in my opinion. Oh, MP9, you failed me again. I think after this game I probably did take it off, even though I have found quite an affection for it. It's not the best of secondaries. I think that personally the best secondary that I've found so far is it's either the dual Scorpions or the dual MP412s, because both of those, well, say both of those, or all four of those guns kick some serious tushy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You have to choose between Blind Eye and Assassin. You have to choose: do I want to be immune to helicopters and things of that sort, or do I want to be immune to radar? I mean, if you had to choose between the two instead of being able to put them both on, that would just make the game so much more balanced, because if people want to always run Assassin, then air support like helicopters are going to dominate. And if people always want to run Blind Eye, then things like UAVs and advanced UAVs are going to dominate. But you really would have to choose, because one or the other isn't really good enough if you think about it, but that would also make the game balanced. I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave comments and let me know what you think. But for me, Assassin really isn't annoying. Well, it is annoying, but it really isn't overpowered, just because, like, if someone calls an air support, you're completely done for. I don't know. I mean, it does get annoying when someone's running like Blind Eye and Assassin. That does get on my nerves a bit, but I don't really see that too often. It's either one or the other, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of Assassin? Do you think it's overpowered or not? Me, I don't think it's overpowered at all. I mean, if I thought it was overpowered, I don't know. I think you guys know me well enough to know that I wouldn't use an overpowered aspect of the game. I mean, I do occasionally if like I have to, but I mean, take for example Black Ops. I would never use the FAMAS unless the entire enemy team was using it, and I couldn't be bothered trying to kill them with I don't know, with an Olympia or something. And just like in World at War, I would only ever use the MP40 if the entire enemy team was using MP40s. So, you know, I don't really like to use overpowered things, just because I think it feels unfair or a bit too easy. But Assassin definitely isn't overpowered. I mean, I've been killed so... Like, even, Assassin doesn't make you invincible. It's not like Juggernaut. Well, even Juggernaut didn't do that, but it's not... It doesn't make you invincible. You're still very much susceptible to enemies. It's just you've got that slight advantage when they get a UAV, because without an enemy UAV in the air, Assassin is useless, let's face it, because you're just like every other guy. You're not being seen on the minimap, but no other guy is anyway. So yeah, just leave you guys' opinion in the comments. I mean, if you think it's overpowered, then I want to know why. I don't just want you to say, oh, it's overpowered, you're a douchebag for using it. I want you to actually like leave constructive criticism or something, because I don't want people to just say, oh, you're a dickhead for using Assassin. I want to know why you think that, because you know, I don't think it's overpowered or annoying or anything like that. That's why I'm using it, because I enjoy not being seen on the radar. But anyway, the final score after that little rant was was 21-8. My capture card decides to stop recording here, but I quickly rebooted it so you guys could see the final score towards the end. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.